Okay, back to the figure now. We're going to be bringing this head down. No, what I was saying is I tell you, if you're not a member of Wood Carving Illustrated and you haven't been on their board or just had a chance to talk to carvers, I tell you what, carvers are the finest people in the world. I'm going to tell you something, and it's a joy to, as everybody knows, Gene Webb is one of my favorite carvers, and Gene and Alan, they live up there in Tennessee, and they are both fine men. I'm gonna tell you something, and if you ever get a chance, check out Gene has a YouTube, some YouTube videos, and just like I mean, all these carvers, Arlene, people that are doing this for you, just check them out and find out what great carvers they are and what great people they are. I'll tell you what. And it's a joy to be able to talk to these people, and I wish I was closer where I could go and see these people more often. Where I'm at, I don't have a lot of carvers around me. The closest carver I have is a guy named Dee Gibson, and Dee's just he's a teacher. He teaches around different places. Wonderful wildlife carvings, I'll tell you what. Dee is fantastic, I'll tell you. Now, I'm not sitting there. It just seems like everywhere you go, the carvers that you meet are such fine people. So remember, folks, if you're going to be a carver, you're going to have to. If you got a bad attitude, you're going to have to change it, because carvers are just great people. I'll tell you what. There's very few I ever run into that are arrogant or think they know everything, or anything else. So, okay. All right, we're getting our head down now, and that's all we're doing. Just sitting there, kind of getting the head down a little bit, just like that. See? All right, let's get my pencil over here, or as we say in the South, the pencil. All right, let's go ahead and work first of all on this arm over here. This will go in the pockets. In other words, this will be the one that will go in the pockets, and I just drew it out, just going in the pocket like that. And then we're going to have this one over here that's going to be holding the sword. Now, a lot of you have noticed that whenever I do this, I make the arms a lot bigger. Remember, you can always cut them down, okay? You can always cut them down, but you can't add on to them. So I always make them a little bit bigger than, so we're going to take we're just going to start cutting in here, like this. He's not going to be a fancy pirate. We're not going to put a lot of frillies on him. Because I try to keep my videos to beginners, or people who are just learning or just starting out, and I know maybe they can't do this difficult of a project at first, but it's something to shoot forward to, and something to look forward to doing. But we're working not just with beginners, but intermediate, some intermediate people that haven't been carving a long period of time. See? You just begin to open up right there. I've got me a new camera, folks, so I'm working with this camera. It's a nice little camera. It's a Casio. But what I like about it is the YouTube mode that they have, where you can just put it in that mode and it will shoot in the resolution that you can put on YouTube. So I'm learning, folks. I'm kind of computer illiterate, and electronically illiterate at times, so you're just gonna have to forgive me. Okay, see, we're just beginning to open up. When you look at from the front now there, we can cut down the power at any time, but we're going to separate now where the arm goes into the pants. Okay, and we're going to of course bring that arm down and everything like that, but at the moment okay, now we're going to move to the other side and we're going to work on our arm that will have our sword in it. See, just like that, we begin to take off the wood. Of course, we have the hand on this side, so we're going to have to make that thicker to work with a sword. But as you can see, we're starting to take the wood, just like as we did on the other side. Just take the wood away from. I did a pirate one time with a big sword and a fancy hat and all that stuff, and that was a lot of fun. But folks, I believe we start off mild. I remember as a young carver, I became frustrated because I tried to start off really with projects that were way too hard for me and too difficult for me, and I got really frustrated and I didn't carve for a long time because I felt, well, I'm not going to be able to do this. And we don't want you to get to that sense, because you can learn to carve whether you do simple things or more difficult. But remember, like anything else, we start off with the basics and we work our way up. And you're not alone, folks. Now, unless you have this wonderful artistic talent to just pick it up right off the bat. So, okay, see that? Okay, I'm going to take some more off in here as we work on it here. Right, we're getting close here.